Volkanovski versus Ortega.
Uh, I'm gonna go with Volkanovski on this one. I think Ortega looked amazing in the zombie fight. I thought he really looked good. Um, I just think Ortega is just a wrecking ball, man. I like watching him fight. I like watching his style, but I also like what he does in fight as far as his changes in the way he adapts in the corner. And I just think I think for me, like with Ortega, when he lost to Max, he wasn't able to find a way to kind of change gears or mix up his game. Where I seen Volkanovski do that. I think he's able to adapt on the fly. So I'm gonna go with Volkanovski on that one.
What's your takeaways or one thing that Izzy that comes from the same camp? One of their focuses is feints. How much emphasis do you guys like focus on feints, or is that just something that's just part of your game?
Yes. I mean, feints are a big part of our game, but we do it a little different in the regards of we feint level change, right? So we want to feint a lot of level change because our pedigree is a lot of ground and
It's the
pound, obviously
couture,
with Randy,
yeah.
and what we try to implement. So our feints are to try to get you to drop your lead hand against a closed stance and set up our overhand or our fit in or both. So there's a lot of things that we're able to do off of that. But yes, feints are very, very important. Izzy does feints in a different way because he's more of a sniper. He likes to see which way you're slipping and how does he set up his strikes off your slips and sees if he can drift you into a trap. But the guy's amazing, man. I had a corner against Izzy with Brad, and it was a long night for us. I was super proud of Brad. He made it 5 rounds with that dude, but it was a fucking war.
Yeah, yeah. How was it game planning against Izzy? Is it do you see him like basically the same type of fighter but like refined skills, or have you seen like this huge improvement?
Well, I think where we fucked up on the in the Izzy fight was we didn't realize. I mean, we knew he was tall and long. We didn't realize how big his splits would be, his legs. So when we shot in a lot of times off the double, he ran his split really wide. It was hard for us to collect our hands, which is a pretty common thing. We just chain over to the single, but I think we should have attacked the single leg first and then got him off balance and maybe ran back to the double. There's a couple things I think we could have done better wrestling wise, and maybe we weren't overlooking Izzy's wrestling, but we certainly could have done some things better as a coaching staff, in my opinion. And then Brad had some few injuries coming in, and we contemplated on pulling out, but it was Brad's first main event. So all in all, man, it is what it is, and I think we came away with that with a much better understanding of who we are as coaches and martial artists, and it made us better at the end of the day.